What up, everybody? It's your boy K-Ray06 back here on K-RayTV, and we here for another reaction video. Today, we are going to react to Lupe's album, Drill Music in Zion. Now, little confession here. Little confession. I was supposed to do this a while ago, but I was a little hesitant because Lupe's albums, they're layered with so much potency that I was like, I was hesitant to hop into it. And y'all know on the channel, I hop into Lupe tracks and I catch what I catch on the first go and all that, and we have a great time. I'm like, man, I was a little nervous. So we finally about to hop into this thing, and I'm excited. I feel like today's the day. Let's get it. Before we do though, shout out to my Patreon gang. I appreciate y'all. Y'all definitely helping the dream grow, and your support goes a long way. So thank you. And also shout out to the best squad on the net. Yes, that DreamSquad. We are on our way to that 10K. Our family is growing every single day, and I thank y'all for the comments, the shares, the likes, the DMs, everything. It means so much to me. So thank you. For those that's new here, welcome to the channel. Glad to have you here at any time during this reaction or any other reaction. If you ever like what you're seeing, you like the decor, you like the vibe of the channel, and you want to support, start by hitting that thumbs up, as it helps YouTube sees the interaction. They push that thing to the moon, and we greatly appreciate it. And if you want to join our familia as we continue to grow, then show some love by hitting that sub, click the noti bell, hit all, and share like you care. And lastly, if y'all don't want to wait on these videos and you want to get the raw uncut version, or you just want to support, then hop over to our Patreon. We got 3 different tiers to choose from, and again, your support goes a long way. All right, now that that's said, we are about to hop into this thing. Woo! I'm excited and nervous at the same time. Drill Music in Zion, let's go, baby. Rotate. Put these in so I can see better. Definitely got to see this. First up, Lions Deen.
Drill music, pop that pill music, kill music. Desecrating the temples in the ghetto, funeral processionals increase their frequency because we can't break the spell of Geppetto. No one knows, and scrolls of obituaries contain more words than dictionaries that will define how lions in Zion became alley cats, who traded their baseball bats for gats that spat. Blood of the people across steeples and concrete jungles that turn playgrounds into graveyards. To figure it out while the ancestors watch and aid those who call out to them. Through altars, payphones, saxophones, bottles of liquor, glasses of water, the sum of a son and a daughter equals new life, the Holy Trinity. Don't let money be the sum of your deeds. Pull the weeds from your mind. Look to the front, the side, and behind. You each have blades that will drill a new earth. Manifest the new world that Columbus thought he found. Band together to reverse the weather, to unite the seeds of the oppressed. Stand together and work righteously to be blessed for generations to come. Drill down. Zion is in you.
You always know a Lupe album gonna be fire when he started off with Aisha doing some type of spoken word or poem or lyrics or poetry. That's how you know it's gonna be fire. That sets the tone for the album. And she said some things real quick. My children, each of you are prophets. Don't let money be the sum of your deeds. Pull the weeds from your mind. Look to the front, the side, and behind. Like already she said, like, don't have the love of money. Like, don't let that be everything you go for. Yes, getting to a financial status of wealth or security is great, but if everything you look for or your purpose is just money, that's she comparing it to weeds. She like, pull that stuff out your mind. Pull it out. Don't let money be the sum of everything you do. Pull that out your mind. And then she's saying be vigilant. Look everywhere. She said look to your front, the side, and behind. That's all areas. That's 360 degrees. She wants you to be covered. She said you have You each have blades that will draw a new earth, manifest the new world that Columbus thought he found. Band together to reverse the weather, to unite the seeds of the oppressed. Stand together and work righteously to be blessed for generations to come. Drill down, Zion is in you. That is so fire. That is so deep. That is so deep, because he said everything you need is in you. Everything you need is in you. And instead of working independently, we should band together. One person can get you so far, but a group of people can go even further. So she's saying band together to reverse the weather, the oppression, everything, to unite the seeds of the oppressed. Stand together and work righteously to be blessed for generations to come. If we come together, bro, we can be so powerful. Drill down. Zion is in you. That is fire. Man, that is fire. Oh, that is fire. And that's just the opening. We ain't heard no music yet. That's just the opening. Bruh, let's go. Let's go to the next song. Ghoti. Okay.
Assassin's Creed, rapping it back in D like a mansion that's lacking fees. Tapping the blackest keys, capture catastrophes like a camera feed. Ball like a can of peas, fall like Michael Jackson on anesthesia. Mistaken maidens for manatees. Neuralink is now pirating all your fantasies. Mistaken this sanitation for sanity. My mistake, I'm mistaken staying for can I leave? Yeah. Assassin's Creed, lasso to the hammer squeeze. Throwing Wonder Woman battle at the apple trees. Or like Adam Eve, happened at the Applebee's. Y'all can go half on a sample platter, you can have with cheese. Batted covered data with the addities. Giant leap.
Hold on. Hold on. So I got the lyrics up so I can follow it. This man said Assassin's Creed, rapping it back in D. Like a mansion that's lacking fees, tapping the blackest keys. Like, so this is what I'm thinking. Assassin's Creed, we know that's a group of assassins doing the dirt. And he said rapping and back in D. So I think he's playing on the game Assassin's Creed and saying that people are snitching on themselves. They're snitching on themselves. And it goes into the next line when he said, capture catastrophes like a camera feed. Like you going back and giving them the information. Like I know they having a lot of like RICO charges right now. And this is the same thing saying like, bro, you do it and then you go telling yourself. You giving them the information. Then he said, ball like a can of peas. Come on. A pea, it's a ball. Then it's a line that sticks. They said, Neuralink is now pirating all your fantasies. Like, come on, man. Basically saying that, I know Neuralink, that's like Elon Musk, right? I think that's Elon Musk. It's basically something that's supposed to help like people with disabilities. It's supposed to help people with disabilities and like kind of change how their brain works. And Lupe is basically saying that they're reprogramming the brain. They're reprogramming the mind. That's why he said Neuralink is now pirating all your fantasies, mistaking the sanitation for sanity. My mistake is mistaken staying for cannot leave. Like, I think he's like tying that all together, saying like, bro, they reprogram you. They reprogram you. All right, let's go back.
Yeah. Assassin's Creed, lasso to the hammer squeeze. Throwing Wonder Woman battle at the apple trees. Or like Adam Eve, happened at the Applebee's. Y'all can go half on a sample platter, you can have with cheese. Batted covered data with the addities. Giant leaps, beware where that land of ladder leads. Cause you can walk alone, don't take off your mask and try to talk up there. Cause ain't no screams in space. Egyptian museum, they keep the kings in crates. Thrones out on loan and they keep their rings in safes. You decide apple pie or the fries come with the snake. Prosperous gospel got quads all on the case. Poverty pimping, angel wings, flies all on the face. Wave a K until they die and then ride all on they wake. Shooting, track on the track, I ride all on the freights like I'm shoestring. They say you can't escape when rich. That's just a bigger plate, they catching bait with fish.
Oh, and that's how you gonna end the track, Lou? Lou! Oh, bruh. This man said he went back to the Assassin's Creed lasso to the hammer squeeze. Thor and Wonder Woman battle at Applebee's. Like, come on. This is why he the GOAT. This is why Lupe is the GOAT. This man said giant leaps. Beware where the landing ladder leads, because you can't walk up there, but don't take off your mask and try to talk up there. Yeah, because ain't no screens in space. It's all talking about space, right? It's all talking about space, because he says beware of the landing ladder. You know, in space, you got a landing ladder. And he's saying you can't walk up there. There's no gravity. And he's saying, but don't take off your mask and try to talk up there, because ain't no screams in space. There's no vibration to make a sound in space. So I think he's tying it back to like technology. Like advanced technology and the control and everything. Like this dude, this is why I'm like, bro, I'm not ready for this album. I'm not ready. Because this dude is he's just so out there. His stuff is always multi-layered, and I'm probably only catching the surface of it. Oh, this is good. This is good. Let's go to the next track though.
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah, Autoboto.
Yeah. Ain't nothing to it. Yeah. Welcome back. Feel me? Yeah. Track, what up? Yeah. I defend myself in court. This is sport. I get signals from the source. I can twist and I can tort. I just feel like I'm a Porsche. I'm Carrera. Error. I defend myself in court. This is sport. I get signals from the source. I can twist and it can tort. I just feel like I'm a Porsche. I'm Carrera. Error.
Y'all can tell I listen to this song a lot, huh? Yeah. Let's go.
Lies to the judge, rain in the sky and the sea might rise with slides to the mud. Slides to the flies from all kinds of demise, reporting live from the hive and all sides of the sludge. One deep, meditate, one street, separate, high to the crips, goodbye to the bloods. How you gonna survive in the club? You gonna kayak it cuz when it rise up above and the waves come and push and the titles a shove. What's the infrared dot to a whole.gov? Look right in the eyes of a thug, little dumb street shit don't apply to the plug. This is sport. I get signals from the source. I ain't wanna shots, headshots, cut off all my dreadlocks. I ain't wanna head wash no more. What you mean headshot? Nigga said headshots. Nigga like a helmet with a GoPro, but I mean go 13. Genius cause the verse mean. Remember we earthlings. Nigga, can you put that in slow-mo? Hope so. Headshots, brains in a pan. So that's a no-no. Wrote each other solos. Now the nigga say he want co-pros. Money from the shows and rights to the logo. Do you want a lawyer? No ho. I defend myself in court. This is sport. I get signals from the source. I can twist and I can tort. I just feel like I'm a Porsche. I'm Carrera. Error.
Love that song, man. Love that song. As I said, you can tell I listen to the song a lot. Just like from the intro, like the chorus, I defend myself in court. This is sport. I get signals from the source. That's like a Matrix thing about the source and getting the signal. Then he says, I can twist and I can tort. I just feel like I'm a Porsche. Like that's Transformers. We know that's Transformers. I'm a Carrera, Transformer, error. Like, come on. Like, you know you that cold when your dang chorus is that layer. Then you get to the dang flow. Like, it's just so much stuff. Like the whole verse, the first verse is like wrapped up with him saying, little dumb streets don't apply to the plug. Like everything he said in there, he basically saying like, I'm the plug. So all that little stuff going on, that don't apply to me. I'm different. It's so much layer in there, but he wraps it up with that. Come on, man. Come on. His warning shots are headshots. Then he goes into it. So I'm an anime head. And he said, what you mean headshots? It said headshot like a help me with a GoPro, but I mean Go 13. Go 13 is an anime, it's a manga. It's a manga about assassins. So that go into my warning shots or headshots. Like, I'm sorry. This dude is crazy. Man. And it's so much more. This is just a review. It's not a breakdown. So fire. Y'all let me know in the comments below in each track all the stuff that y'all caught. Because, man, if I try to like go through line by line, this will take all day. We got to get this going. So we about to hop into the next track, baby. Let's go. Precious Things. Okay.
These precious things, all these things that we love, all these precious things, how they turn, all these precious things, all these things that we love, all these precious things.
Oh, you love the chorus.
How they turn.
Come on.
Never bite the hands that feed, but when those same hands grab the gats and up the sleeves, they got the traps and apparatus for your greed. They catch you lacking, wrap around your hatch and squeeze. I swear my hands were pure, I gave them manicures. Became my adversaries, became my saboteurs. I put carrots on them, just like rabbit laws. My middle finger's like, fuck this nigga, what happened to us? Used to be clapping for us, thumbs up and then snapping poets. Now they be dapping foes and grabbing more. And they know that I don't drink, at least I don't think. I asked for peace signs, they gave me Leon Spinks. I asked for okays, I got up yours and go aways. Shoe gestures and throat slices, the motions made. Give me a sign when we can talk through a plan. But my hands was like, fam, you can talk to the hand. Damn.
Hold on. I don't understand why I don't see everybody talking about this album. I don't understand why this is not on every podcast, every circuit, all the content creators. Like, what's going on? This man just spit a whole first verse about his hands. His hands, these precious things are turning against him. And I want to see what the second verse got to say. But bruh, that's nasty. That's nasty.
Who put the arms in arms? I put arms in palms. We was hand in hand, all state. Pinky speaker, thumb receiver, how we used to call, make all shakes. Now it's fingers crossed over small stakes. No taller than the crawl space. Give scissors to my paper. We not on the same page. We was back catching picture. Now you don't even wave. We used to throw the shaka Honolulu from the stage. Now you just wanna throw hands and technicals on my plays. Goddamn. It's like you could've did more to try and keep us out them handcuffs. It's like we only matter when fans is putting their hands up. You got popular, treated us like the Yakuza. You was Vampire Hunter D, now you Alucard. We was here, can't go back to before. The problem is, you don't use us to write the raps anymore.
Go C's! That was so nasty, man. That was so nasty. So the first two verses is Lupe talking to his hands and saying things like, bro, like, what happened to us? We used to be, what do you say, hand in hand, like all state? Like, come on. Now he's saying, like, now y'all just throw technicals on my plays. Like, what's going on? And then the third verse was the hands talking back, saying, like, let me see. It's like you could have did more to keep us out them handcuffs. It's like we only matter when fans are putting their hands up. You got popular, treated us like the Yakuza. We know the Yakuza cut off a thumb, a hand, like any finger like that, do they? So he's saying, you cut us off. You cut us off. He said, see, that's the thing. because we was praying for you. Air guitar playing for you. It's all things using your hands. And you turn a deaf ear to what we was saying to you. We was here, can't go back to before. The problem is you don't use us to write your raps anymore. That is so, I just got goosies again for me saying it. That is so crazy because now, you know, Lupe put out a video of his writing, of his process of making a song and how he doesn't write. And they like, bro, like these hands created those hits. These hands was in there on the first and 15th days, F and F, like yo grind, and now you chopped us off. You cut us off. You don't use us to write your raps anymore. We can't go back to before. That is so fire, man. Precious things. Let's go to the next track, man. Kiosk.
Hey, you looking over there? I got something to show you if you got the time to spare.
Okay.
The quality's the highest and the price is very fair. It's honestly the nicest thing that I have ever shared. You look like the type that likes a diamond in his ear. To walk around the town and be so shiny and revered. Come across as boss and be so timely and prepared. Look like $1 million off a signing with the Bears. I don't mean to be so deeply inside of your affairs, but if I like getting ripped off, then I'd be over there. But that's why I'm over here. With that, you should beware. I'm only saying this because I really, really care. I think it's more of a temple, not a stall. But no, not a religion, not at all. I know it's kind of simple and it's small, but that's cause it's the middle of the mall. If you want to show off and just ball, or your intention is the draws, we got credentials for it all. Welcome to the middle of the mall. Now it might make you a magnet for the cops. Please don't let them haters try and drag you from the top.
Okay.
You ain't gotta be a criminal involved. Know how to rap or knack for dribbling the ball, or be a prince or an emperor at all. Everybody's equal in the middle of the mall. Diamonds only worth what you are willing to pay.
Hold on.
A deceptive game.
Hold on, man. I thought the whole song was gonna keep that, like, I don't even know the word. Like, keep that type of symphony type of sound. And then Lupe came with a verse. Hold on. Gotta go back. I wasn't ready for that.
The finishers evolve in the middle of the mall. Diamonds only worth what you are willing to pay. A deceptive game you are killing to play. Now I have diamonds, it's odd feeling this way. But when they start to sparkle, that star glittering glaze, it sways, takes your mind off today's. Where preachers can praise AIDS as God killing the gays. What a fucking phrase, never ceases to amaze. But when he dies from cancer, that's God's mysterious ways. I have hesitations. There, I've put it all on the table. I have my reservations. Besides, we'll find something else useless to put our faith in. We won't finish this here, we'll pick up after meditation.
I don't understand.
You got the spirit of the appalled, and you got the lyrics and the drawl. I know some people would love to hear it how you call. You should join us in the middle of the mall. I'm cool, man. I gotta watch already. Well, excuse me.
Again, I don't understand why people aren't talking about this. Maybe I'm not putting the feelers out there to see, but this is, bruh, just that third verse alone. And this song takes me back to like a Diamonds Are Forever that he did. And he talks about diamonds and everything, and him kind of being a hypocrite because he got diamonds too. So here you get the same thing. Say diamonds only worth what you willing to pay. A deceptive game you are killing to play. Now I have diamonds, odd feeling this way. But when they start to sparkle, that star glittering glaze, it sways. Like he's saying, like, you know, like you got blood diamonds, you got people getting killed over these things, and they're luxury over here. There's something that's looked at to show success, to make you feel some type of way, look some type of way. That's why he said when you start seeing that starts glittering glaze, it sways you and you forget about everything that comes with it. It takes your mind off today. Then he start going into, he said, when preachers can praise AIDS as God killing the gays. Like, then he said, what a effing phrase, never ceases to amaze. But in that same thing, he said, but when someone dies from cancer, that's God's mysterious ways. So he's saying, like, one end, y'all saying that when people die from AIDS, that's God killing the gays, right? But when people die from cancer, y'all ain't got an answer. So y'all say it's his mysterious ways. Then he keeps going. Jesus saves African soul slave. Like they say, but then we got slavery. Then we got Gabriel's in Afghanistan passing out AKs. It's a rage. So this is all going off when he said it sways. It take your mind off of today. It take your mind off everything that's going on. That is so nasty, man. Oh my goodness. Do y'all know he did this album in 3 days? 3. This reminds me of Enemy of the State. That's the mixtape that he did. One on Fire mixtape. I might actually go and cover that. But Fire mixtape, and I believe he did that in 3 days as well. And I think if you put all his mixtapes against each other, Enemy of the State may be the best one. Maybe the best one. Test me on that one. Go do that and you will see. Oh my goodness. Kiosk is so nasty. Let's go to the next track though. Miss Mural. Uh-oh. Everybody know when you get to Mural, and Mural don't play. So I know he about to spit something nasty. Let's go.
If you had to paint the gutter, which color would you choose? Said the patron to the painter said the blues. Do you act off intuition or languish and peruse? More like tap into tradition from the angle of my mood. He looked back at his canvas or strangling a tube. A master of the palette or sanguine and cool. The music mostly jazz, the jazz mostly old. Punctured by some punk and some old smoky soul. Looked at the empty canvas, said I think I have a name. I'll call it gasoline. Pouring on the flames. I appreciate the visit, this isn't normally allowed. Do you consider yourself wild or conforming to a style? The patron pointed at a pile of those rejections or mistakes. The painter said that is not for question or debate. Most of what we know as art is the projection of a faith. The product of a pontiff for the election of a saint. A gift from the red for the digestion of the caint. A visual garnish for the confessions of the frank. Displays of physical carnage, make connections to the ranks. Goes over very well with South Americans and Yanks. But when there's a pool of sharks and you step into the tank, that's the pool of art that got them headed to the plank. But they fell for the deceptiveness of the secularist complaint. The upheaval of the cathedrals into the edifice of bank. That pile over there is just the evidence of angst. The failed revival of a perfectionist when his efforts have just sank. Man does not become superior because you connect him to a cape, nor does become inferior because you connect him to an ape. I never wanted my life to be a collection of some dates and holiday my days away and intellectually sedate. It's not really a beef, but conceptually at stake. Like do genitals and gender roles successfully conflate? The current art world is just competitively opaque. It never ceases to amaze. My mouth is medically agape. One day it's raising up the brand, the next it's shredding it to flakes. And the velocity of trends is what referees the pace. Professionally accept,
Yo,
but
hear this?
ethically I hate. So in all of my work you see this wrestling with fate. It's even in the brushstrokes how aggressively I strafe. Less like putting on some makeup, more like severing a face. Can you stand up on the pile? I've had a flash of inspiration, my creativeness aroused. The model took its place, the painter grabbed the lighter, doused the shit in gasoline and set it all on fire.
My brain is just, bruh. He said so much there. He said so much in all those verses, but the thing that I'm latching on to, and he said, man does not become superior because you connect him to a cape, nor does he become inferior because you connect him to an ape. Like, bruh. Then he says, I never wanted my life to be a collection of some dates and holidays, my days away, and intellectually sedate. Like that's a I can sit there and talk about that for hours. That's something that I stressed to a lot of people around me. Like, bro, like, do you just do things just because everybody else does them? Like, you never ask why. You never research some stuff and see, like, why am I just doing this because everybody else doing it? And it's funny too, because if you change the narrative and you stop doing things just because you were raised doing them, like you think for yourself and you stop doing it, then they look at you like you strange. Kind of like assembly line. If you walk in the assembly line and you like, why are we doing this? Let me move over here. Then they gonna be like, huh? Why you doing that? Why you doing that? But bruh, then this man says, one day is raising up the brand, the next is shredding to its flakes, shredding it to flakes. One, Raisin Bran of cereal. So I get that. But he said, and the velocity of trends is what referees the pace. Like, that's talking about our attention span. Even in music, you used to have 5-minute songs. Used to have about 5-minute songs and everything, 4-minute songs. Now you're getting 1 minute. Like TikTok, you're getting like 30 seconds, 15 seconds. Like the velocity of trends, like everything is trendy. It's refereeing the pace. It's setting the tone. Then he said, professionally accept what ethically I hate. Like, this dude. So all of my work, you see the wrestling with fate. Deceiving in the brushstrokes, how aggressively I strafe, less like putting on some makeup, more like severing a face. Come on. Lupe, when he raps, he has a calm demeanor. He does have like this calm demeanor, but he's saying, bruh, within that calm, it's like anger. It's like, that he said, less like putting on makeup, you know, when it's all but more like severing a face. Come on. And then I like how he ended it when the painter got inspired. And he said, can you stand on the pile? I had like a flash of inspiration and everything. And then when a model took his place, he grabbed a lighter and doused the whole thing and burnt it down. And he set it on fire. And that connects to the opening line when he said calling it like gasoline on fire or something like that. It was like a roundabout. Like the painter outsmarted the patron. Using his own words. Like he think he was gonna model and he was like, nah, I'm gonna set this on fire. Again, Lupe doesn't miss, period, but on these murals, he never misses. He never misses. And it's so much there. Again, drop in the comments what y'all gathered, what y'all broke down, because I know it's so much more, but man, this dude is something else. Let's go to the next track. Naomi, let's go.
Yeah, you see it? You see it. I know you see it. Signs of intelligent life, mosquito nets repelling Nephilis bites. Look at the night, nice, we look alike. They want a slice of your dreams. Even Christ took a knife for the team, so swing. Fatal fine guillotine. I just come around to help, like Batman utility belt. All by myself with the world on my delts. We can chill while it melts. The beat bill feel like it's felt. My suspicion Christians killed all the Celts. What else? Forget what happened in the past. You gotta let it go like what happened to the gas. Can't have such anathema inside a mass. It'll ruin your communion and soil all of your fast. Stay away from rebels worshiping the devil like jazz. Where heaven loses a job, hell wins staff.
Come on.
I ain't rapping, what's happening is blowing glass. Track is tapping drums and crystals blowing the brass. Heard the all that beautiful musical moving you like an intercool Subaru with an Italian man saying, look at what I do for you. A nice chicken Vesuvius. Being North Boston often. Round them Sicilians, I be walking like the ambiance and talking. My favorite part is when all of the affogatos is brought in. You can put Dolce Vita chicken risotto in my coffin. It's a we are in the building. I was in Roxbury on Malcolm X block. Talking that talk that got Malcolm X watched. Trying to pick up where Malcolm X stopped. Only game I play is a Malcolm X box. Look in the sky, see the Malcolm X ring. Malcolm X files, it's a Malcolm X thing. As you ask yourself, what does Malcolm X mean? I return to the force in the Malcolm X swing. And scene. You know they want a slice of your dreams, but even Christ took a knife for the team, so swing.
That was nice, man. I'm gonna have to play that one back because there was a lot of stuff in there. It was a lot of stuff that even trying to like follow along, I'm like, wait a minute. Like I'm catching like the easy stuff, like stay away from rebels, worshiping devils like jazz, when heaven loses a job, hell wins staff. Like I'm catching stuff like that, but the rest of it, I'm like, hold on now, I need to break that down. Like I need to break it down. Cause he was saying some stuff. Like it's just so much in his stuff. Like when you actually sit down and read it, you can catch more stuff with Lupe. Like he says, I'm reading now when he said, being North Boston, often around them Sicilians, I'll be walking like an ambience and talking. Like North Boston, we know Italians are over there, the Sicilians. So it makes sense. And they got then you enjoy the Italian food and everything. Like you can catch stuff like that, but when he just rapping, like sometimes you get hypnotized by the flow and you can't catch all the layers of everything. But I was picking up a lot of it. But yeah, we're gonna move on to the next track. Y'all let me know what y'all caught on the first try, or even just let me know what y'all caught period after listening to it again. I know when I go back and listen to it, I can really like do a breakdown to myself. So, but I can't wait to see what y'all say. But we're gonna move on to the next track, baby. Real music in Zion.
Yeah, the August Symphonic, power of a blonic to heal, steel medical bill, drill harmonics, silver sonnets from the Banyuis and bonnets. I leave a whole sleeve down in Condoleezza's comments. Coppery bonics, competent in gauntlet. Gotama's economics, rock gondolas till you vomit.
Okay.
Bigger than a Tongan, write signatures with a Thomas. Great Wall of China climber and Bonnie will correspond it. Opera onyx, populars for convicts. Stay below the Doppler, turn Robotniks into Sonics. Somebody's daughter is contemplating a convent, but a man with $1 is slobbering for her haunches. Mouth is just watering for some nonsense, and this might be the moment her modeling probably launches.
Wow.
Gobbling collard greens through the rompus, washing Gosling, watch hollering, replace a Congress. Golden gossiping, auditing through my content. Running out of water, just pondering where the pond went. World's hottest summer, or wondering if they pawned it. Desperate for the credits to come tumbling through the conflict.
These episodes of the soul made me go past the more control. Can you make a hole for all the drill music in Zion?
Now there are those that resoluted to wreck, got caught, fought, lost, electrocuted to death. Came a little late for the rescue, and the flesh DNA exonerates posthumously whatever's left. No resurrection, but reputation's correct. The revelation brings decorated regrets. All due respect, it's not really about fair collective side, cause the real killer's still out there. Probably calling the police, complaining about his neighbors, or just walking on the beach. Neighbor is pissed, tells the cops if he wants to bathe like a sailor, live on a container ship. I party all night and the banging is intense, cause I know exactly what you did and you gon' pay for it, you bitch.
These episodes of the soul made me go past the more control. Can you make a hole for all the drill music in Zion?
You know what I love so far about this is that Autoboto is the only hard, like, knocking beat. That's the only beat on the album thus far. And I think he probably did that intentionally. Something probably to grab your attention real quick, keep you there. Because the other beats he's using is stuff that you hip-hop heads love. Music people love. We want to hear you go to these type of beats when it's just flowing, it's just fluid, and it's like water. Like, it doesn't have to be something you can dance to all the time. Something you can bounce to. No, make great music. And this is what he doing. Man, I'm gonna have to listen to this one back because it's another one that is so much in there. Like that whole second verse about executing the wrong person while the real killer is still out there and they probably walking the street, got an ocean view, calling stuff on their neighbors and everything. And you like, why you out? Why you free? And then Lupe saying like, yo, he over there got a boat, he bathing, and he that neighbor. He try to call on, but he like, I know what you did. Like, it's so much there. I really want to like break down this whole thing because I know. It's even like Lupe's songs always have so much depth, and that's why his music grows, because you continue to catch little things in there. No matter how many times you listen to it, you like, bruh, like years later, you still catching stuff. This is the great thing about Lupe. Like, I love it. Even though I was nervous at first. I was nervous at first to hop into this, man. I don't know why. I do know why, but you know. Anywho, let's go to the next track. Seattle. Okay. Come on.
I keep a secret, but I'm honest. If I ever go and leak it, maybe I just go atomic over me.
Ooh.
Yeah. I don't believe in nothing sonic, but if we are trapped in here, I hope that we go supersonic when we leave.
How do you say her name?
Yeah.
Is it Naira?
I got my
She cold with it. I'm already loving this. Let's go.
To develop myself in a fine way. Life is a sine wave. Einstein mind in this time space. When they try to keep you, gotta climb gates. Escape from a city that's defined by crime rate. Design traits that minimize the grind and abide on your mind states. Fine breaks, gaps to recline safe. Resign, assign, and rewind tapes. Get your line straight. Recite it all right, even if you gotta do it in 9 takes. Be center, remember where the mind's placed. How many more winners can the shrines take? The ground don't know how to wine taste. Women niggas down to stop buying cakes.
Nope. We gotta take that back. We gotta take that back. That sequence was dumb. And the way that he flowing to it, to this type of beat. Oh, come on, we gotta play that again. Go back. I like that.
To develop myself in a fine way. Life is a sine wave. Einstein mind in this time space. When they try to keep you, gotta climb gates. Escape from a city that's defined by crime rate. Design traits that minimize the grind and abide on your mind states. Fine breaks, gaps to recline safe. Resign, assign, and rewind tapes. Get your line straight. Recite it all right, even if you gotta do it in 9 takes. Be center, remember where the mind's placed. How many more winners can the shrines take? The ground don't know how to wine taste. Women niggas down to stop buying cakes. Yeah.
I keep a secret, but I'm honest. If I ever go and leak it, maybe I just go atomic over me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We ride into this today.
To see my vampires in the sunlight, to look my eye right in the suns and bring all my knives to the gunfights. One life, live 100 ways, but never break it down like gum bites. If done right, you'll be unliked, but you'll be unlike when you gotta run where snares not a drum type. Where they hung whites, psych, where they hung blacks, even hung like a black life as a batch don't come twice. You can light a fire with a thumb swipe, but you need a lighter if you got the motion, but none of the components. Then it's karaoke, and it don't really matter if it's sung nice. Yeah.
I keep a secret, but I'm honest. If I ever go and leak it, maybe I just go atomic over me.
I kept my promise to the
Cross my heart and I hope to. Cross my art with an Osu. Add a little dollop of a dollar, then sell it all out at the O2. Computers ain't got no souls, but I be giving down to the Pro Tools. Gotta control all your trolls. Don't soak in your socials. Let the punches breathe like Goju. Went from fish sticks to Nobu. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Stick still pick up fish like the OU. Bimmy bop with the soju. Food and liquor, that's Domu. Stand behind me like JoJo. Spirit bomb what I show you. Molotov cocktail Goku. Bottling up what I go through. West Side Chicago, loop.
These songs don't even be needing a third verse, and this has so much in it, man. Just this little sequence at the end when he said, "Let the punches break like Goju." I know Goju is a karate style. I think is it soft style? I think so. Correct me if I'm wrong, but they got hard punches. So let the punches break like Goju. Went from fish sticks to Nobu. He's saying like his humble beginnings. He went from eating fish sticks, and I know Nobu is like an expensive restaurant. I do know that. But he said, I went from fish sticks to Nobu. He said, I ain't afraid of no ghouls. And that could be a play on Ghostbusters. I mean, I ain't afraid of no ghosts. It could be a play on Ghostbusters. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. And it could be a diss to Kid Cudi. I know he got a song with Ghost in it, with Kanye, I believe. And you know, Lupe, he stay dissing him. So that could be both. It could be a double. And he said food and liquor, that's Domu. Like food and liquor was based off of the manga. I think it's Damu, excuse me. Food and liquor was based off that manga. So that's why he said that. Then he said, stand behind me like JoJo. I know, cause I ain't seen JoJo, but I seen a lot of pictures and you do see him standing behind. So stand behind me like JoJo. Spirit bomb when I show you. Then this part right here, and he said Molotov cocktail, Goku balling up what I go through. That is so cold because it connects to the spirit bomb and a stand behind me. Because it was a spirit bomb, they had to give up their key to support you. So he's saying when they stand behind me, when they support you, and a Molotov cocktail, that a bottle, they call it the spirit. Drinking them spirits. So the spirit. So that connects. Molotov cocktail, Goku bottling it up when I go through. That's fire. When they go into the anime stuff, I catch it right away for the most part because I'm an anime guy. So, and Lupe loved Japanese manga. So that was fire, bro. That was fire. I'm mad again that it's only like one more song because I want to keep going. But we're gonna go to the next one. Last track, baby.
I wish you were lying. Oh, yes I do. I wish that you were lying. I hope that none of that comes true.
Come on.
Ooh. Rappers die too much. That's it, that's the verse.
Bruh.
I wish that you were lying.
Let me pause this.
Oh.
Let me pause this. This man just dropped. He said rappers die too much. That's it. That's the verse. And let it play into the chorus. That's how heavy it is. We know a lot of Chicago rappers have died prematurely. And that's that might be the strongest verse in his whole album. And he let you sit with that before the chorus come back. Bruh, that's powerful. That's powerful. Let's keep going.
I wish that you were lying to me. I hope none of that comes true. Yeah, Silent Reflection was the first verse's mission.
Yeah.
I ain't wanna water it down with a whole bunch of conditions. Just give it to you raw, how a nigga really feeling. Rappers get shot too much, probably has a lot more precision. But that was the decision, and with that I'ma stick. I don't really support niggas cause the shit be making me sick. Look at what we say in this bitch just to get rich. Shoot a nigga right in the head, don't even flinch. Nah, we can't talk about that. You gotta talk about something else. I mean, because it's hypocritical, nigga. You got guns, you surrounded by gangsters and killers, all your niggas. Like, what the fuck is you talking about? Yeah, talk about something else. Nigga, talk about something else.
This might be the greatest song
I've admired many cities through the windows of hotels, and from the window of a plane, I've seen the window of a cell. The plane started to fly, the rain started to fail. That's LaGuardia and Rikers, the airport next to a jail. I took a picture, looked like my window was crying, cause it was sad that all they saw every day was somebody flying, and they was trapped. The shit is whack, but it was crack hung it on my wall like a plaque. Keep your eyes on the prize and your thumbs on the apps. Facts, I wish that they was lying in they raps. How does that transpire to be so damned by God? You want your friends to be goddamn liars. All we talk about are our goddamn priors. Shiny metal boxes on top of goddamn tires. I'm goddamn tired. If I say I didn't indulge, my pants be on goddamn fire. Cause I'm a part of the problem. Sometimes the P, and sometimes the robberlum. Fame, all in the name of martyrdom. Yeah, I wish that you were lying. What's the difference between a posthumous album and a life insurance policy? Spotify, $1 worth what $1 buy, go monetize. I wish that you were lying to me. Oh yes, I do. Yeah. I wish that you were lying to me. I hope that none of that comes true. Ooh. Give you a fourth one to make up for the first. Only cause I know that you can take another verse. Want the Quran to be a lie cause hell sounds like it hurts. Also want it to be real cause heaven sounds like it's turned. With my conscience like a condom cause I don't want to be burnt. With my dharma like it's armor cause I don't want to return to the will of the quivering meat conception. Sometimes I hide inside Kerouac for protection from the Thanksgiving where bears attacking the dressing. Like Tekken, just lean back and tear into that refreshment. Sometimes real life parallaxes in depression. That's maybe not lie, maybe just chill. Yo, maybe not die, maybe just kill. Wait, no, maybe survive making the meal. Ratings wavy, but wavy don't make you a Navy SEAL. Yeah, I wish that you were lying to me. Oh yes, I do.
I'm sorry.
I wish that you were lying to me. Hope that none of that comes true. Ooh.
Oh my goodness. That was on a whole nother stratosphere. First he started you with rappers die too much. That's it. That's the verse. He let you sit with that. Then he came back in verse 2 and said, yes, silent reflection was the first verse's mission. I ain't want to water it down, say a whole lot of stuff, put a whole bunch of conditions. I want to give you the raw, authentic how I'm feeling. Like he wanted to give it to you raw, and that's it. He could have said it some witty way, like he said rappers get shot too much, probably had a lot more precision, but that was the decision and he gonna stick by how he did it. Like, bruh. Then he's saying like he don't support people because they make him sick. Like, look at what y'all saying and stuff just to get rich. That and the verse wasn't even long, but it was so potent. Bruh, that's how you use words with intent. Then he went to verse 3 because he's saying like, no, let's change the subject. Let's not rap about the guns and rap about the killing. Let's just say something else. And then he goes into what I think is one of the greatest parts when he said, I wish that they was lying in their raps. How does that transpire to be so damned by God? You want your friends to be damn liars. All we talk about is our priors. And he say like he's so tired of the same type of thing, the same circle, this same wheel that's churning out the same type of material that they glorifying to be rich. He said, bro, I'm so tired. And then he even points it back at him that's saying like, but if I didn't indulge, if I say I didn't, I'll be on fire. Because I was a part of the problem, because I did it too. Fame, all in the name of martyrdom. He goes back to, I wish that you were lying. Like that, oh my goodness, this whole album, but this song in particular, man, it really gives you the mindset. And this is why I feel, and Lupe has said it too, why lines were crossed when Royce did his diss track. He did his diss track and he had the Sun Chips line in there. Like, Lupe has songs on his last album about a girl that was killed by a stray bullet. And you hear this song, like, so many rappers dying, like, that's the environment. So that's not something you play around with. That's not something you play around with. So that was a line that was like crossing it, like, bro, you shouldn't even put that in a rap. It's not like metaphorical. It's not like, you know, hyperbole. Like, no, that shouldn't have been there. Then he added a fourth verse just to be like, yeah, because I'm gonna make up for the first. Like, come on. Come on, man. Lupe is something else. This album was 10 out of 10. This album was 10 out of 10. Man, I got nothing bad to say about that album. I can't wait to hear what y'all say, because that was tough. That was tough. That was tough. Again, I don't know why this is not talked about. Why is it not talked about? Where all y'all at? Where all y'all at? I mean, we're talking to the content creators out there. Where y'all at? Man, I should have been late to the party. I shouldn't be the first one. I should have been late to the party. Anywho, let me know what y'all think of Drill Music and Zion. I give it 10 out of 10. This definitely gonna be played again and again and again. And it's another classic in my book. I know I'm saying that early. I don't like to throw the classic word out, but I know and I know and I know that I know. You get me? So anyway, can't wait to hear y'all thoughts. We got to hop into another video. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Join our Patreon, and we out. Hey.